What's up? What's up?
What it do? What it do?
Was good.
Hey, we back. BirdCage Friday Night Lights.
We in the building.
Hey, remix. We got a remix.
Yeah. Yes, and
Hey. What's up, y'all? Welcome, man. Week 3, BirdCage Friday Night Lights. Hey, I'm Runner. And we got a special guest in here, man. Jerry from Williams Way.
what's good? What's good, y'all? Y'all doing all right?
Oh, yes, sir. And of course, I got my boy G Mill.
What it do? What it do? I'm in the building. I'm showing my face today.
Ah,
Man, it's always
hey.
good to see your face, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, tonight, man, we're gonna be missing GA, man. GA had to take care of some things, but we're gonna keep it rolling, giving y'all the on these rice birds in this district, 12A, 4A. Hey, it was exciting Friday night, man. We was able to watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. And man, I love it watching YouTube. I love it watching it live, G, but I love it watching YouTube because I could hit that boy back 30 seconds and get these stats, man. I got stats. I got stats on stats on stats.
Got that today.
What? We got stats tonight, y'all. Hey, we gonna give a few. Hey, what's up? Who we got in here? Jay Will, Kendra. Got a few people in here. Hey, one thing I want to give a shout out to these rice birds, these dirty rice birds for their first win of the 2023 campaign this year. And it was a dog fight down there in Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. They gave us all we could take, man. Yeah. Hey, Jerry, they said they want you to turn your volume up so they can hear you. Hey.
And
look,
I ain't really been saying that. Can y'all hear me? Is
yeah, they say they can't hear you. They say they want to hear the genius in Jerry Williams Way. They want to hear the genius.
Man, nobody know already, man. But am I low though? Y'all can't hear me?
Yeah, you're a little bit low. But check this out.
I'm gonna have to give me some beats like y'all, man.
We're gonna roll into it, y'all. We got a few people in here. We got 26 eyes already, man. Hey, you know it's something when we win, we got eyes in here. They ready to hear about all of the good things. But guess what? We're gonna tell you about all the good things and all the bad things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's good to talk about the good things when you gotta win, though.
Y'all remember on Facebook, you go in there and you accept so we can see who it is commenting. A few people do it, a few people always don't do it. We want to see y'all and see the names, or else y'all gonna see me looking at my phone all day, and that ain't gonna be good. But check this out. We're gonna get into the first little segment, and y'all already know we got to give y'all the scores from around the district. They're gonna be running across the bottom. We got Sealy 24, Stafford 44, Iowa Colony 42, Brookshire 10, Neeville 34, Huffman 20, Bradsport with a big goose egg against Viator 34. That's tough. Worthing 14, BC, Bay City 42, Belleville 31, Navasota 3, EC 35, Veterans Memorial 28, and also outside of district, Edna 41 against Refugio 42. Double overtime game over there in Refugio, man. I saw a few people that had went down there, so I know that was an exciting game, as well as all of the rest of the games in the district. I got my boy Carlon Jones. I've been talking to him all week. He said he's gonna come on, man. I'm gonna hit you up in a minute and try to get you on and let us know about the Bay City game.
For sure.
Yeah, we want to know the ins and outs of all the teams around the district. So, whenever it come down to the nitty gritty, man, we'll have an idea.
All right.
Well, yeah, that's all of the scores from around the district, man. Shout out, man, Neeville. Hey, Kenneth, I see you, Neeville. I see Stafford.
Yeah, Stafford got a hell of a win too.
Yeah,
I want to see them boys, man.
Iowa Colony, yeah. So so that's what Neeville and Iowa Colony was at the bottom of the district. We ain't started district play yet, but they started off the season.
Some contenders, man.
Yeah, pretty good this year.
Yeah. Yep. So they putting up big numbers. It seemed like they have high-powered offenses, huh?
Yeah, that would have looked like Neeville and our Colony got some good offense.
Yeah, yeah.
They like it, but shit, when they see them boys in red, we're gonna see what they talking about.
What up? What up? Ken Folk, Drew Martin. Yep, Refugio is always in a bag, man. Now they go deep. They go deep. Yes, sir. So, hey, we gonna jump right in it, man. We gonna tell y'all first. For those that ain't Rice Birds, this is how we do. We gonna hit them off with the Rice Birds. We gonna talk about some stuff. And if you have something to say about your squad, man, hey, feel free to come on. We're gonna put the link up in a second. We're gonna put the link up in the comments. You can click, and if you know we see you on there to come in, we'll click you in and you can talk your ish. In a minute, you gonna put it up there. Hey, but first off, Rice Birds start off 0-2. Start the season. Rice Birds are 0-2, man. Hey, I know it ain't me. It ain't just me. Who gave up on? Oh, you know what? I didn't give up. I ain't gonna say
I'm
that.
about to say that.
I worded that wrong, y'all. But I was a little skeptical. I knew we had that dog coming back. Who is that dog?
Oliver Miles.
Oliver Miles, that dog. Who is that dog?
I ain't know he was coming back though. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
I was like, man, it might be another bad one tonight. But let's see how it go in the third quarter.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, that dog came
But he
back.
He came back and
he was
for his first game, and then Norman came back off an injury too.
Right. I think Norman came back. He was set out last game, man, and he came back with something on his mind.
Yeah, he was running real hard. Hey, with something to prove. With something to prove, I say.
You know, I had said back a few times. I was like, man, it don't seem like he's running hard. Through tackles like he should. Big Norman is 220, man. He got to be 220. But this game, I seen him put that hip. What'd you say?
He was putting that whole 220 on them boys tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
He was leaning. Yes. I think shout out to KULP, man. I was watching it on the cast and I was listening.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure listening to those professionals, Mike Perry and all the rest of the cast. It's always a pleasure, getting insight.
Mike Perry, Bob Nason.
Yep.
Rich Hill, I think.
Yes, always a pleasure listening. Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, what's up, KULP, man? BirdCage Friday Night Lights. We are supporters.
So what were y'all expectations coming into the game 3?
Man, I just had this thing in my gut that we was gonna get this W. I had this feeling in my gut. I was skeptical because I didn't know how we was gonna come out, man. It seemed like our boys don't know how to stop the bleeding, but I just knew we was gonna get it. I thought we were gonna get a 21-20 game, but when I saw them go out and get up by 14, I was like, okay, all right, this is Riceburg football.
Yeah,
I didn't too much. What I know what I want to see was us clean up the penalties, and get a push forward, moving with that offensive line and establishing the run game. And I want to say it surprised me. That's what we did. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of hoping we did. That's what I was going on expecting us to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Oliver coming back, opened up a little bit more the lanes for the running back. So that was what I was expecting, and that's what showed up today on the football field.
Yeah,
and I'm glad they was able to accomplish that. How about you, Jared?
Yeah, them boys did good, man. They played a hell of a ball game tonight. I wasn't expecting much, but I didn't know that Oliver and Steven were coming back. So I was like, well, we got to see how that third quarter go, because in the last couple games, that third quarter be kind of bad.
Right.
It set the tone real early, real quick. Boys played good ball tonight.
I appreciate that.
Just aside from that, first quarter, we're gonna go over the first quarter. I wrote some notes, man, and I was going through them, and you can really see when we came out, you can see the impact that Steven made,
right,
along with Oliver. First quarter, I think the third play, they made a big TD pass. I think it was
Oh, you talking about
Yeah, Veterans
Oh,
Memorial.
Veterans Memorial?
Yeah.
I think it was I want to say 70, 80 some yard touchdown pass.
Right.
Now that was big. That was big.
Yeah.
That was big. That was early in the game, and they scored. The defender got beat, but that could happen. That's okay. And we came back, but we came back with and got the ball and we scored. And we scored on that drive, which was the first time we scored on the opening drive, on our opening drive. So that was a good drive. What you think about that?
Yeah, it was good to see, man. We showed some resolve and came back and answered, because I mean, it could have been tough if we'd have went 3 and out, and then, you know, they came back, hit us again.
Yeah.
I think Steven had a 25-yard run on that one. We did have some fumbling issues, but then he came back 12-yard TD run at like the 6-minute mark. So one thing I did notice in the first quarter when I was watching it, they put Hudlin on defense. Jaquan Hudlin was playing defense. So with Steven back, it seems like he can rotate on defense, and they can rotate the defensive ends and rotate them out. I seen them running in and out. So that was a good thing to see Hudlin get on the field, man. Sometimes you got to feel that you got to get a few hits, man, to get in the game.
Yeah, when I seen that big play on defense, I was like, oh, man, here we go. But, man, they came right back at it. They got on offense, and they was like, allowed me to reintroduce myself.
Yeah.
My name is
The boys put a good drive up, man. The defense, man, stepped back up and let that one play go. But after that, man, they played stout defense, man. They didn't get down themselves.
Yes, sir. Round of applause. Round of applause for that defense. Round of applause for that EC defense. Yeah. All right, we got a turnover on downs. I wrote down we got a turnover on downs. Eve pouring out. I think that's what you was talking about. G. I think we went for it. Did we go for it?
No, let's talk. I think after we scored on that drive, that first drive, which was a 73-yard drive. So that was big, time consuming, good drive. And also when we came out on defense, it was a 3 and 4, I think 3 and out, whatever. Holmes got a sack on that defensive stand that y'all was talking about. So that was good too. Holmes was in there. He was in there a lot in the game, putting pressure on the quarterback. Shout out to him.
Yeah, Holmes, man. Shout out to Holmes. I didn't hear him on the radio get shouted out, but shout out to Darian Holmes, man. I got him down for at least about 8 tackles, and that's not counting the ones that I missed. So shout out to Kim Folk, Darian Holmes.
Man, I was definitely enjoying them defensive ends, man. They was bringing that pressure, man.
Yeah.
I was loving that pitch. I was like, boy, ain't giving that quarterback no time.
Right.
They give them but 3 Mississippis, and they're right there.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Woods. Yeah. I think after that 3 and out, we got the ball at 20. Like it was like 11 minutes left, and then we had a big play from Oliver. We got that. We had like a 40-yard run from Oliver, then followed by a 10-yard TD run at like the 8-minute mark. Extra point good. So Oliver came in after being off, and I gotta applaud Oliver, man. Being off, I don't know if he's been conditioning, but he was going both ways, and you can see it toward the end of the game. You can see him holding, shout out to his,
They had much rust in the beginning though. Wasn't no rust. He was coming in ready, gonna prove to him who I am.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. We got some people chopping it up with us. Put them on here. Holmes had a strip sack and fourth to close. Oh, yeah. We ain't got there yet. No, we ain't got there yet. We gonna get there.
Get the ball game already, boy. Turn the lights out on these boys.
Right here is correct. Look like a sense of urgency. Better overall team performance. I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely was.
Around the ball, they played a whole lot better, man.
What you got, G?
Nice bounce back game from last game, so that was good.
All right. So first quarter's over. Second quarter. EC defense. Let's see what we got for second quarter, man. Because I was keeping track of this. Stephen Norman with a 75-yard TD run. Field goal good, man. I distinctly remember that play. I was in there talking to myself, man. I was like, hey, look, I'm sitting in there like, hold up, Steve. Look like you might belong on the relay team. Hey, he walked off from him.
Stumbling, wasn't he?
Yeah, man. Hey, young man was running.
Man, I bet he had 100 yards. Had to had over 100 yards that first half.
In the first half,
Stephen Norman alone.
Yeah,
because he like I say, he was running with a purpose, man.
Yeah,
he was running with a purpose, man. And you know what I'm saying, Miles was too, because when he scored his touchdown, he took three people with him.
Yeah.
Well, broke 3 tackles.
Look, and I know they hated tackling him. Well, I know they hated tackling all of them.
Is that the play he was about to get sacked and he got up out of that thing?
Yeah. That's when it's called.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah. So after the TD run, man, we talk about the good, but they seem to be picking on our D-backs. And the little Billy Porter, I think it's Billy Porter the third, that quarterback, number 2. No, not number 2. The quarterback, the tall one. It was 2 quarterbacks, number 7, and the other tall one, man. The young man is a sophomore, man.
I want to say White. You talking about for
Billy White.
For Memorial.
Yeah, Memorial. Shout out to him, man. Hey, he's gonna be a problem if he's a sophomore. The man was on point, yeah. And he was placing the ball where it needs to be placed.
Yeah.
Hey, they was giving young Tylon all he can handle out there. He was there a few times, and size he just couldn't make that play. Shout out to him, man.
One pass play where he kind of snagged that thing over our DB.
Yeah.
Right there, but hey, it's how it is sometimes.
That's how it is. Hey, you lose some, you win some, man. You lose some, you win some. Hey. Halftime. At halftime, I was taking tackles. I think at around halftime, Darian. I had Darian for 3 tackles. Chris Rodriguez a tackle. Ray Rodriguez a tackle. Cisneros a tackle. LD had a tackle. And a few breakups before the half. Braden Krennick had a couple. Samaripa, he was quiet that first half with a tackle, but the second half, we're gonna get into that. Samariba came alive and was everywhere. Will Rod was with Darian Holmes, 3 tackles, and Peyton Perkin had a tackle as well. So we go into the half. We up. We up, man. Hey, at that point, I had confidence. I was like, this is Riceburg football.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
And I'm gonna say one thing. Thing about it is we played an offense that we were expecting. We kind of reverted back to the offense that we used to.
Yeah.
But it works.
Yeah.
Our offense, that stuff works, but hopefully we get some passing this game, but they did good tonight with that offense.
Right. And I'm gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that, but we're gonna get through this. And I got something to say about that too. But go ahead. We got third quarter. Man, let me get my notes ready because this third quarter, like Jerry say, third quarter is when we usually lose our composure. I hate it. Look, somebody is we got the Denard Miller. It says Coach Christmas Veteran Memorial QB was a sophomore and they had a couple of D1 wide receivers. So if that's the case, then our youthful DBs, man, they had their hands full, and shout out to them. Shout out to the sheriff, man. Shout out to Tyron. Shout out. Yeah.
Man, long as, like you say, man, as long as the DBs don't get discouraged, because sometimes you will get beat. That's a part of it. That's a part of that position. But long as that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Get back to it and come out and you still make plays. You still help the team win. And they did that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't worried, you know what I'm saying?
Who do we see? I saw Quincy Thorne go in. DB, they were giving a break. Quincy Thornton was on one side. Of course, we had Oliver, we had LD, we had Samaripas. It was a mixture because a lot of the times they kept us in a nickel or dime defense. Because they was spread out 5 wide, doubles. So somebody say, I think the coaches are listening to me. What do you think? The coaches heard you.
Or the offense or the defense?
Yeah, what did you say? What did you say?
Yeah, whisper to me, man. Whisper to me, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. So third quarter, I started kind of keeping kind of notes of every drive. What stood out to me, we came out, Stephen Norman, 36, after a false start, had a 39-yard run to the right, untouched, man. My boy took off like a rocket. And that was so he had 100 in the first half. He had a 39-yard run in the second. So that's 140 right there.
And he was doing that because it still like he was kind of hurt a little bit. But he still was going, man. He still was toughing it out and getting his yardage, man. So man.
Yeah.
For the dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're gonna give him that. We're gonna give him that. Hey, shout out to Steve Norman.
Man.
I seen that boy come up lane one time. He was holding his leg. He must have had a cramp or something. I said, "Ooh, let it be a cramp. Let it be a cramp."
Yeah.
I said, "Let it be a cramp, man." I gotta give CC Vets came out, little dig route, went for 20, but they went 3 and out after that. So shout out to the defense. They held us, and that was at the 5:32 mark in the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, that was around the time I think Stephen that came up and he was holding his leg. So Jaquan got in. He had a few tough runs. Then of course Stephen came in. And then we punted on downs. Corpus Christi got the ball back. LD had back-to-back breakups, pass breakups.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them. We didn't have a lot of tackles because they were throwing the ball a lot, and a lot of them were incomplete. So we didn't have a gang of tackles, but we had some pass breakups. And thank goodness, everybody except for number 2. I don't remember his name, but number 2 was on their head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was getting the ball in the third quarter. Stephen ran. So we at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth. Everybody hold up the 4.
Like we used to, you know what I'm saying? It still gotta do that. Still gotta finish off the game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do they do that still? Do they do that?
I don't know, man. We old, man. You know how old we is, dude. like
boy, you better be holding that 4 up. You better be holding that 4
man, you
up.
know, we still say desire, discipline, dedication, but hey, you
that
know,
ain't the motto no more, is it?
Uncommon men win.
Is that it?
But you still gotta have desire, discipline, dedication. It don't matter, you know. You gotta have that.
Hey, uncommon men win. I'm gonna take a drink to that, y'all. Uncommon men win.
We don't need uncommon men. We need some dogs out there.
We need some dog. We need everybody to be the same dog.
Yeah.
All right. So end of the third quarter, going into the fourth, we got to finish this game. I think we were up 14 at that time. We got to finish this game, man.
Yeah, we gotta close it out.
What are y'all thinking going into the fourth? How y'all feel?
I was just hoping that we don't, man. You know, when you try to close out a game and you get to that, you kind of get to that, I don't know what you call it, man. An offense that you just trying to be conservative.
Yeah,
you sometimes, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you start having 3 and out because you're trying to be conservative instead of trying to push the issue. So I'm always a little worried when anybody got to lead in the fourth quarter. And if we ain't consistent with just how we was moving, how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of, worried. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of worried, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think I was worried. I was a little confident, man. They was playing a good ball game. I figured they was gonna bring us on home.
So you was humble and confident. Ah, y'all like how I plugged that. What shout out to Kiki. He was humble and confident.
Hey, that's how you gotta be, man. You gotta believe you're gonna win that thing, and they were playing a good ball game. So I figured they was gonna bring that one in, man. They was playing to win for the most part. You know?
Yeah. It's always tough, man. You know, at that point, like when we up and we start playing that in basketball, it's the same way. Like you start playing that conservative stuff. You just waiting on a mistake to happen.
Yeah. I'm always not too fond of that. That's just me, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I don't coach.
And you know what? While we was
either though, man.
Yeah. While we was watching, okay, we went down and I think we were on Jaquan had a few good runs, man. I promise you, the man didn't look like he ran out of bounds. I think they marked him out at like the 10. Jaquan went to the right side, broke loose, and he looked like it was gonna be a touchdown. They said he stepped out. Right after that, Oliver was trying to push for some extra yardage and got the ball stripped. We probably could have closed out the game and went up by 21 at that point, but with the strip, they came back and scored. That's, I mean, youthful. I hope we can clean that up. Not all teams are gonna. That's gonna be a momentum change. You know what I'm saying? Not all teams are gonna take that and not. I mean, just totally change the momentum.
But I would say we did clean that up. We wasn't having as many as we had last game. The last 2 games. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you say, Jared?
Y'all talking about fumbles?
Yeah.
Yeah, they play a lot better than the last 2 games, I would say, because they've been having a lot of fumbles recently.
Yeah. So they did a hell of a job, you know, this game.
I was watching the way he was carrying that ball, though, and I know where the fumbles was coming from because he was just slinging that thing out there.
Yeah. What is that? Charles Shaw to say, man, y'all young. We ain't young, man. We old, man.
I thought we were gonna put it in the air a little more with them too, but I guess that running game was so good that they just decided to just stick with it.
Right.
But I would love to see Oliver, you know what I'm saying, do some passing too, you know.
Agreed. I don't want him to get
this week at Warden. I'm sure they'll have plenty of passing time.
You never know, man. Like
if we by 35, they're gonna crack their playbook open and just go through, just throw some stuff out there.
I hope. I hope they do.
It, but after I seen tonight, it's gonna be up by 35 in about the second quarter.
Man, Yates put it on them. Yates put it on Warden. I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, man. That's true, man. I hope we can open up the offense a little bit, man, and just it's some of those second. Well, we don't give any yards on first down, so it's 2nd and 12. I would like to see Coach run a hitch or something instead of trying to run another run play. You know, especially when they crowd in the box. It seemed like they started, especially at the end of the game when they were trying to make some defensive plays to come back, and they knew we were going to be trying to run the clock out. Man, you can throw. I'm pretty sure our receivers are pretty sure-handed. I hadn't seen them be just terribly bad catching. You know, I like again. I'd like to see Stacey Norman get the ball a little bit more, man. I feel bad because I feel like he get one pass or whatever, and then you don't see him no more. And we're gonna need that man. We're gonna need that young man. But anyway, gonna get into these comments, man. I ain't forgot about y'all. But first thing we want to say, Up 40 Mil TV, like, subscribe, share. Up 40 Mil TV, BirdCage Friday Night Lights.
Support is everything.
Yeah, every Friday, Jared, every Friday, tell them, man, you making the flyer. You got all the info on the flyer. Tell them about it.
Making the flyer, tagging them boys, catch them every Friday, 11 p.m. Gonna catch you up on all the action of the game.
Yeah. Also, hey man, also don't forget about the shirts you kicking out because them was on fire, boy.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Just trying to do a little something for the school, man. Get some school spirit going.
All right.
Yes,
hey. Tell us about the shirts real quick. Tell us about the shirt.
Man, we're just trying to put together like some school spirit shirts, something for everybody, man. You got got designs for the kids, designs for derby dogs, for the band, for football players, everything, man. You want it, we got it, you know.
All right. How can they get in contact with you to get them a shirt?
Man, just hit us up, man. You can hit me up, Jerry Williams Jr., or my wife, Rebecca Williams.
And I also got it pinned at the top on BirdCage Friday Night Lights. So y'all definitely check that out when y'all stop by.
Definitely. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. So check this out, y'all. We got this. We're gonna show it. There go the link right here, StreamYard.com, then AP blah 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 blah. Y'all see it. up 40ville TV. Hey, hit that link. If y'all got something to say, come on, man. We would appreciate it, man. I think my boy, let me see if Mr. Jones gonna come on.
Yeah, definitely, man.
They coming. I'm waiting on it.
Yeah. Kiki, man.
I just want to say, man, like I say, big shout out to the defense and to all the guys who for being resilient and coming back and getting this W. Now, let's keep it moving, y'all. Yeah, y'all celebrate this win. And I also know you gotta still do the same things I did to get the win. That says, take care of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Don't get as many penalties and just keep y'all head up. Y'all doing a great job.
I second that. I definitely second that. So fourth quarter, we come down, man. Like I said, 2 pass breakups. And we had Oliver with a pass breakup. We they marching. They get down to the goal line, and I'm thinking we're gonna get a stop, right? I don't know if you remember this play. They bring in a running quarterback, and you got number 2 who's been making plays all the game. I mean, what do you think going through them kids' mind? Like, is goal line like third? I think it was like 3rd and 1. I think it was like 3rd and 1. I think Rehab made a play at the goal line. I believe Rehab made a play at the goal line.
Yeah.
But we couldn't hold them, man. They passed to the it was a pass to the right, go in for the score. 7-point game. Man, I've been in this position before.
What position is that? What position is
Well,
that?
you gotta catch this onside kick, man. Well, I was on the opposite side.
I gotta have them hot hands ready.
Ooh, you got to, man.
Yeah.
And a shout out to Jaquan, man. You can see on the screen, Jaquan was up, man, like to catch this onside kick.
Yeah.
And I guess they told him, you got to go get that ball. Because both times they kicked the onside kick, my boy was trying to go get that thing before it reached 10 yards.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
That's good head ball right there, man.
Good things to work on early in the season. So when we encounter them in crucial minutes, postseason, you'll have that experience. So good kudos on that, man. And I think what it says, and basically, I mean, really, fourth quarter we going in, man. Basically, fourth quarter we going in, and at the end of the fourth quarter, we was just trying to hold on for dear life. No lie. So, I mean, for real, you up 7. You trying to hold on for dear life.
Yeah.
The last minute. Hey, I saw, man, the refs cheated, man.
What you talking about? Tell me what they cheated on.
Bro.
Let me know.
They was driving. They was up down 14. I don't mean to go back, but they was down 14 and they threw a little route to the sideline.
Okay.
And I believe Tyler made a hit on the receiver. He did not go out of bounds. There's 41 seconds left. Ref stopped the clock. Said he went out of bounds. They scored. They scored, and they scored with like 30-some seconds left, and they came out. Now, that could have been a game changer if he made the wrong call, they scored, then got the onside kick. Yeah. Shout out to the refs over there at Corpus Christi. I know y'all cheating. Y'all cheating. Cheating.
They got to do a little something for the home team, but it didn't work, though. Boys came in there and handled business.
Yeah. Hey, they handle business. Did we improve offensively or defensively? Did we improve offensively and defensively? What's your take, Jerry?
Offensively, I'm going to say yes, tenfold.
Yeah.
Because I ain't really been caring for the offense that we've been running. But, I think that we're playing to our quarterback strengths, I believe. Oliver got in there. He wasn't really passing it. He was kind of more option running that thing, and it worked for us. So I think that was good. And then you get guys Stephen Norman going there running that peel. That was good as well. I mean, the offense was a little bit rejuvenated. It seemed like, you know, they played with a little bit more toughness, a little bit more heart, a little bit more push. So
yeah, definitely seen improvement in the line. Cause you know, everybody complaining and whining. What a run game! What a run game at? Well, we had it this game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They came to play and they showed us that they can run the ball still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter who back there, they can run the ball. It just had it came along. It came together this game. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling them right now, y'all just gotta keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what the hell we talking about. Drown that out, man. Y'all handle y'all business out there on that field.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the offensive line. Hey, shout out to the offensive line. I'm seeing growth, man. I'm seeing growth. Yeah. Shout out to them, man. I saw my boy Tegan, man. What's up, Tegan, man? I gotta holler at you every time, man. My boy was turned up. He's like, hey.
For his people, man. Good dude right there, man.
Defensively, did we improve?
I'll say we did. I think we played good stout defense. Let's say we gave up a couple big plays, but other than that, man, the boys stuck to their gun and they held it down. They got the win.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they had to of course, you know what I'm saying, they played a lot better. They had
and the
offense, they wasn't on the field as much as they've been, you know what I'm saying? Like back to back. So yeah, they played good.
Yeah.
The big strip sack for that touchdown, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we played good outside of big plays. We played pretty stout. If we can clean up the big plays, we all right. Because it was a lot of 3 and outs. Let's see what they say. Yeah, definitely. The leadership in the offensive line brings confidence for the whole line. Yeah, leadership.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what everything, man. Leadership, man. You gotta have you have strong leaders, you got strong followers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You got strong leaders, strong followers. All right. With Oliver and Norman back, well, I mean, we've talked about this the whole time.
Yeah.
The needed explosiveness. We should have had this early in there.
Yeah.
They brought back the needed explosiveness.
So it was overall good, man. Like I said, we just want them to come out with the W. It wouldn't have been good to start the season off 0-3. Everybody knows that. That wouldn't have been good. So we starting off 1-2. We go into Warden.
Hopefully make it 2-2.
So we're gonna take this victory into Warden, and we know that's a rivalry game for us. So y'all already know what it is with that.
Warden?
You know that rivalry when it's a back and forth thing.
Man. So it's not a rivalry. It's not a rivalry, huh?
Yes, sir.
It ain't been competitive as of late. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but we hope our team gonna show up and do that thing. You know what I'm saying? Come Friday night.
Yeah.
Shout out to Desmond Benny, man. Hey, just so y'all know, on the screen, Desmond Benny, man, he's a veteran alongside of me, man. We served, man. We went over there and deployed, and we came back with the bag. That's what we're gonna call it, the bag. We came back with a whole lot of money we made over there. I ain't gonna tell y'all about the rest of the stuff though.
Man, what you talking about, man? In stream now, man. What you talking about?
Yeah, shout out to Desmond Ben, man. My boy from all the way from Georgia, man, tuning in. I don't know where he's stationed at now, but he all the way from Georgia.
Thanks for tuning in for sure.
Thanks for tuning in, man.
Appreciate you, man. Just give us a couple of them secrets, man. Something, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but no, we good. Oh, shoot, we at the end of the road. Going into next week. That's the last night. Going into next week, man. Let's get the W. That's all. We're going to get the W and then head into district 2-2 and run through district. Now, we're going to revisit you're going to hate me for this, but we're going to revisit the records.
The records of what? You talking about the of all records?
Yeah, what we said the record will be. We're gonna revisit that mid-season.
We can revisit it mid-season right now.
Yeah, mid-season. We're gonna revisit it.
Don't worry about that.
Hey, Facebook watchers, what are y'all? Okay, as of right now, going into the last game before district play, just give me your thoughts on end of the season record. What y'all thinking? End of the season. We already know. Last week we went over who going into the playoffs, who we think going into the playoffs. So end of the season record, what y'all think? And I'll let y'all know what I think on the page. So y'all gotta visit the page this week.
Yeah, leave y'all comments below. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know a lot of y'all gonna watch the show tomorrow. So, but leave y'all comments below, and any questions y'all have or what y'all think we need to talk about during the show, just holler at us, man. We want to get y'all on here with us.
Yeah, man. Hey, I put the invite. I'm gonna do it again for y'all.
Hit that thing right over there somewhere.
That boy say 5 and 5. Charles, you need to come on here and tell me why you think they're gonna be 5 and 5. That's what I want you to do. Come on here and say why you think it's gonna be 5 and 5. You probably in the bed or you probably at work. I know you. You're a night owl. Yeah. But yeah, hey. At this point, I think we done hit all these horses, and y'all already know what time it is. It's time for Ray to start talking to y'all.
But it's 100% in the mind. No coach, no player, nobody else.
Oh, 7-3.
Nobody else can make you finish the tackle. Nobody else can do it. When you finally figure it out, how to win real battles,
yeah,
it's
workflow,
fundamentals. That's
right,
what
Bird.
That's what wins battles.
Hey, one more thing.
A lot of confidence in here. I like them numbers.
Oh yeah, 7-3. Hey, 7-3. I'm okay with 7-3.
5-5, 7-3, 8-2.
I'm okay with that. I said 8-2, but we already. That means we had to win out.
It's possible.
We had to win out.
It's possible.
Be some tough.
Anything possible.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, anything's possible. I got you. But what I mean, next week, what you think?
Oh man, you know I don't do no predictions, man. I think we're gonna get the dub because it ain't a rivalry. We own them. That what Jerry says.
I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
The proof is in the pudding, man. The proof is in the pudding.
I'm looking for us to continue the success of the run game.
I'm just going based on what history say, man.
I understand that.
Yep, man. Shout out to everybody, man. If we miss your name this time, and shout out to the youngsters that may be watching this. Yeah,
I agree with that.
Is that Young Ball, man? Is Young Ball? Shout out to y'all, man. Hey,
up front won the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
They definitely did that.
Them Hall. You see, he got that Razorback on there. Way got that Razorback. Hey, the line look. Hey, good job, man. Good job. Good freaking job. And it don't look like nobody want to come on, man. So, hey.
Nah, they'll come in tomorrow, probably.
Oh man, definitely gonna do that. Definitely gonna do that. Well, man, we out, man. Thank y'all for tuning on, Jerry.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming on too, man.
Hey, appreciate y'all. Good job, Campo, man. Hope to see something good next week as well, too.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Hey, we out.
Passion is free. Nobody can charge you for passion. Nobody can tell you what passion looks like. Because that's all about you. Effort is isolated. The reason why effort is isolated, because nobody can dictate it. Effort is 100% in the mind. No coach, no player, nobody else can make you run to the ball. Nobody else can make you finish the tackle. Nobody else can do it. That's why it's the most isolated things in this earth right now. It's effort. finally figure it out. How to win real battles is found through fundamentals. That's what
all my homies know is win, win, you gotta win. Up by 30 or you down by 10, better win, win, you gotta win. Always stay focused on the win, all my homies know is win, win, you gotta win. Say you run the game, we gon' ask your ass win, homies win, win, you gotta win. Always stay focused on the win, all my homies know is win. Rule number